Hi, I'm Dr. Larry Iverson. I want to talk about motivation. Motivation is an interesting topic because most people need motivation on a regular and ongoing basis. See, you only need motivation to do those things that you don't like to do. If you love doing something, you just go and do it, right? I mean, if you love golfing, nobody has to convince you on a nice Saturday when all the chores are done and you have free time and it's a beautiful sunny day and you have the money to go out and go golfing. You just go. If you love writing articles, nobody has to convince you to go and write an article. You just automatically go and do it. It's an automatic for you because you love it. You get a lot of payoff for it. You feel good about it. So motivation is not about doing things we love doing. Motivation is needed for doing those things that we do not want to do, but we need to do, we ought to do, we should do, we must do, but we don't really like or want to do. That's what motivation's for. Do you ever procrastinate? Well, if you don't, you're probably one of the only people in the world who doesn't occasionally procrastinate. Now, there are some people who procrastinate much less than others, but almost everybody procrastinates at some time. It's a natural, automatic human reaction. Happens because we have other things we'd rather do, so we put off the thing we want to do less. An example of somebody who broke the procrastination habit, who is absolutely able to motivate herself when she needed to, was a woman by the name of Allison Streeter. Allison Streeter holds the record for having swum the English Channel more times than any other male or female alive. She has swum the English Channel 43 times. Can you imagine? Not only that, she has even done a three-way swim where she swam it one direction, she swam it back. She's done that multiple times. That's a two-way. But she did a three-way, over, back, and over again. When she was being interviewed, someone said, "You must love swimming the English Channel." She said, not particularly. "Then you must be really motivated." She said, "Well, I guess I am kind of, but it's very hard," because she wants to put it off. So getting started is hard because she hesitates, she procrastinates on doing it. But once she gets started, she said, "I start to feel overwhelmed because it is so long." So she said, what I have to do is I get started and I swim a little ways, and then I have to think about I can do just a little more, and that takes me just a little farther. And then I imagine I can swim for another 5 minutes. And when I've swum that 5 minutes and I want to quit, I think, no, I can swim for just another 5 minutes. Well, what's the trick to this? The trick to all of this is that you need to see it done. There's a strategy called the motivation strategy, which is a long, detailed process, which I've taught in some books that I wrote. But for our purposes here, just to get you going, all you need to do is think about you got to see it done. For instance, is there something you really don't like doing? Think of one thing right now. Just think of something you do not like doing at all. Pick one. Work, home, chores, something. Got it? Yeah, one thing. Okay, now I'm going to ask you a question that I already know the answer to. When you think about that thing you don't like doing, do you see yourself just starting it? Do you see yourself in the middle of it, bogged down and still got a long ways to go? Or do you see it done? Well, the answer I know is you are either at the beginning of it or you were stuck in the middle of it. It's one of those two. And so what you have to do is you have to see it done. You have to see yourself at the finish of it. You see it completed. Now, I want you to do that right now. See this thing that you don't like doing and imagine right now it's done. See it finished and notice how that feels different to you. It absolutely feels much, much different, doesn't it? Right? Think about, notice the difference? That's the key. That's what Allison Streeter did. When she would be out there in the water and she wanted to quit, she wanted to give up, she wanted to hesitate, she would see another little piece done. She maybe couldn't even envision all the way to the end, but she'd try and think about that, or she'd think about maybe another 5 or 10 minutes of swimming. And then when she get that 5 or 10 minutes done, she'd think about another 5 or 10 minutes of swimming and having it done. And then another, and another, and another. And pretty soon she's all the way there. The biggest task, if you break it down into little segments, little pieces, where you do a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, gets you ever closer to your goal. So motivation is not about things we love doing, it's about getting ourselves to do things we don't like to do and maybe even procrastinated on. I'm telling you, if you use this one strategy, see it done. Right when you're ready to start, envision the process done, or see at least a chunk of it done. And when you see that done, you can feel that good feeling of success of having it done, and you start. Right there, you start. That's a key. Motivation happens because we can see it done, we feel some of the success. Use this little strategy. In these videos, each of these videos builds one on top of the other on top of the other. By doing these, by using one after the other, you can build a powerful mindset that can absolutely take you where you want to go. So bit by bit, add this to your packet of tools and take another step. Make today and every day a great day. The best of success to you. I'm Dr. Larry Iverson. If you would like more information of the top 20 questions asked about creating a more positive, unstoppable mental attitude, making your life work better for you, having more success in your life while eliminating negative thinking and negative self-talk, all you have to do is go to www.drlarryiverson.com/video1 and we will send you 20 more videos like the one you just enjoyed. All you have to do is go there and sign in. We'll send them to you immediately. The best of success to you.